But staying on the Sona, my colleague Bernice Abubedu Lanta is at the Malata market interacting with some market women and others about what they thought about the president's Sona.
From the Malata market, and I'm here to speak to Ghanaians about the state of the nation, what their thoughts are, what their concerns are, and if there are any suggestions they have from government, we'll gladly take them. So let me start with this lady here who sells bags and shoes for children. Good morning, Pacha Frosing.
Pacha from Nanaya.
Nanaya, Enra Omampin ko Mrashebedrefie. Okoma State of the Nation address Okanyama Bebre Okasafa Bosnia ya tabo ankrofo say omoye quite reckless with it omun disikani ye say Jessica said ye we aye mfa nye omampinyi say enye sa osan kasafa vaccines ayema nkola ashorty ni na sikasem say ye disika kotoni ade but wa wo hwa Ghana nkasa no sena omine tisisiano eto sing
Omaino, I say that Ansana, Papa Eba, Abetanaso. Sika dear, and penifo a dear chile, a mine penifo nechin, no yes, I did. A president phone any master. Omunedi says can. Etino say, Bibi say near, she say, a reason Yaliana Bayano, and I'm a reason yina Adani, a reason yina Adani. Etino, America crampa or Mukankasa drum, Wankasanka Sacrano. The sum watchroom. Etino say, oh, mine Ghana, so ya watch ya, sir. Yes, Binumo. Africa countries, Bebre Janeba, Bebre Janeba, Ghana. Etin Nigeria for none say, yes, here Yakra. Nigeria need be Janaka say Ghana, Yentinia, and free Nigeria, Omra Ghana.
So this lady here is saying that for her, the country was already in shambles before President Akufo-Addo took over. However, she thinks that it is those who work with these presidents over the years that bring us to this point due to corruption. She's also saying, and agreeing with President Akufo-Addo, that the COVID-19 pandemic is what has made the world over witness a lot of difficulty in various economies across the world. And she believes that Ghana is even better than some African countries. She actually cites an example of how a Nigerian was telling his brother to come over into the country because things are better. All right, Yajitu say, Ebia, it is hard to say, some African countries are doing better than Ghana. But so what should Ghana be ye free? Now we are 66 years. Unjini say anka ebia say to 2 year near my year. Ebia enya si ne befa na wo da ho agina ho say COVID-19 pandemic nintina. Ye what to be a team.
Tama yale ne maye na President Akufo-Addo no to ade ni ye pa na nyoma ekoye. Because the woman cries so now you want a much so now or ya juma and your ma koye. Yes, it because Yalian Shafian and Penfo can say, see Yale way I be a beha if we are singing. I am Panso, so we are singing. It's yes, it's an Abotana was in ya. Abotana was here on mine yenya near Bompire Senior Coponso or Bessacran, you mamma.
She's asking that we be patient as a people and pray as well that God will change things. She actually believes that the president is still working despite the effects of the COVID-19. And Nami Pacho, let's go back to Parliament because a minority no more honomusi senka Omampingi and the finance minister on one Bob Bosia to send no boy a bianca COVID-19 bianca yetibiano and Kabea better and also dream was saying
this year no boy. Some minority say minority form. No boss Abisian, it is Abisian to say yeah born. And one your friend saying your bar.
But on my way, on jet to say your debt to GDP ratio, net debt stock no. Sisiano, Sena is a shooty afano, Nen Tessa previously dear.
Sisino, Nientia Akobanisan, the old boy, no. And no papa in Sunya, no, so at the I say Adani. Oh, yeah, the balance it because Cassa, ya Jibisia were handy. Ya Jibisia were a China was out here. It's a business about Crobaka General de Babuchi and this are Yabahagana.
Mamping say, Busino, Bonanon, or dear development projects near the idea, and not necessarily say, or the service debts now the previous government career. And one and the Baboy, Bisia Bona and the Baboy on mine. Because a Juma be any one man, Ghana hand the bill how much atas. The brew how much atas. To say,
Uche 30%, 20% in theater. It is an.
So this lady is insisting that, look, this is what we have, this is what we get, and that borrowing is what will help the country develop. And she actually complains about taxes and says, sorry, we just have to let that tricycle move past us. Well, so she basically says that, well, you would expect that. We are coming to you from the Malata market, so you'd have to hear that occasionally. But basically, I was wrapping up on what this lady was saying. She thinks that borrowing is what will help us develop, and she also thinks that if we pay our taxes, we'll be better off. Yeah, that's someone Kasana pay. Let's try and find some other people who would want to share what they believe should be the state of the nation, or what is their thoughts on the state of the nation. Good morning, ma. Me Patricia from me Benes. All right, okay. We'll move on. We'll try and find some other people who are willing to share their thoughts with us. But if you didn't listen to the State of the Nation address, there are just a few highlights. The president spoke about debt issues, and he refuted claims that his government has been reckless. He spoke about COVID-19 expenditure, despite the Auditor General's reports that we have seen. He thinks that the money was used judiciously. He also spoke about the vaccines for the children and said that it is being treated as a matter of urgency, and hopefully we will begin to see some true results soon. Let me find out from this woman if she would like to speak to us. Okay, I think there's a lady there who would like to speak to us, so we'd have to go back. A lot of people calling us trying to share their thoughts, so we would try and move around and get all these thoughts right here on the Joy News channel. But basically this morning we are here to sample the thoughts of Ghanaians on the state of the nation. Good morning, ma'am. Okay, now Sisiano, your tip from the president on the state of the nation. One Kasano, Ghana to sing.
I see a hapa Ghana, yes, we are to have you, but yes, Rabbi say, or shall be known so any money, my cacre.
Now, shall
I a school. And yan answer a bet in our office, and to Miss Jobo, and me, and to also shiny ama be a ebe boy and yape.
Then a dawakumas.
Then Damakuman say. I don't say one pessica and Brian Mamu, Naya Mamuni, Huntoya, Yawamaya, Yakunumu, Yakunumu, and my Intama, while you cry a bassa. All
right, so this is Abiba just telling me that things are not only difficult in Ghana. She says she's been to Togo, she's been back, and she uses the expression heaven for the situation in Ghana as compared to what she witnessed in Togo. But she's asking the president to do something to fix the economy. She's saying that things are very hard. She's got children, and that the economic situation is even affecting marriages for a lot of people, marriages of a lot of people. She says that not everybody has been to school, so this is the little that she can do to survive, and so she's asking the president to do something about the economy. So just a few more thoughts to sample here from the Malata market. Good morning, ma. It's saying na bibia kwasoma there. Okay, all right. All right, so let me just see if these gentlemen would like to. Hello, good morning. Hi, my name is Bernice. I work with Joy News. How are you? What's your name?
Oh, my name is James Manong.
All right, James. The president delivered the State of the Nation address, but for you, what is going on in Ghana now? What are your thoughts, impressions?
Actually, I don't have much to say, but the way president addressed the nation is not good. But what the little that I have to say is that. For him addressing the nation, the economy of Ghana is not good, because actually see what we are doing right now.
What are you doing? Tell me what you are doing. Why are you holding this?
Oh, we are buying pure water rubbers. Yeah, this is what we do for a living. But the way it's supposed to do everything, let me say, easy for us in Ghana here, it's not doing it that way.
How much do you earn in a day from buying these pure water rubbers?
Almost we can earn like 70 cedis a day.
And if you look at that 70 cedis, or if you take that 70 cedis against your expenses, or how much you have to pay for food, water, electricity, isn't it enough for you?
No, it's not enough. It's not enough. Because where I stay at Agboglosi, a week we pay 50 cedis. Yeah, 50 cedis that we pay a week. And then light bill is 20 cedis. Almost 70 cedis is that. So a day, if you do not go to work, it means you won't get anything.
What was your dream? I mean, as a child growing up, what do you want to do eventually?
Oh, my dream was to be, let me say, if I get any of security service. Yeah, if I get any of security service. But now, protocol is too much. Protocol is too much. If you apply and you go right now, you go for screening, maybe medicals, after all, they will defeat you because of protocol.
So what would you like to tell the president? He's listening.
Yeah. What I have to tell him is that they should stop this kind of things, the protocols and then all those things, because we, for instance, we can get something small and be doing for a living. Yeah, this is how I ought to tell him.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that you spoke to me. So you just heard this gentleman who has just shared his daily hustle with us, what he has to do, how much he has to pay, and how these expenses do not add up for him. Hopefully we'll get a few more thoughts before coming back to you in the studio. All right. So this lady is pointing me to a gentleman who would like to speak. Hello. Good morning, da. Me Patrick to saying. Yes. Patrick Efra saying.
Abdullah Mijima.
Abdullah. And ne dear behind your bonnet. Ye can't about Ghana generally. Send a chronetia. Ebi must say a woman say hotra wa hadie, but enya Ghana nkwa. Ebi must say a bino and ama ye hotre. What drink training?
Oh, sanya de tie news so. Ye nim say ye Ghana nkwa. Anta wo training de wo ho, but ye nim say ye Ghana nkwa because sure Nigeria for amanya wo muko mu no say anu yashi. Wo muntumi isika na pa friend say petrol kwa wo munya bi. Light need the only deficit. And to compare there, I won't try there wo but anya Ghana nko.
Inti sisi Ghana se na yet no ususu say sana wo say ya ana say nka yebetumi aye bibia fa ho.
Me to me try say de bia sana etie wo. Aban bia e beba no I won't try ni there wo oh ti me hu anytime I bibi to say
I said what bread be won. I said we hu a ho tre no we hu sa ma akokwa o. Sa
pepe.
Inti rain or shine with the utim.
Ya be only baby of a country.
So Abdullah here is saying that he agrees that the situation is not peculiar to Ghana, and he actually sounds very apathetic. He says, look, government in, government out, the hardships are there, so really he's used to it and he doesn't really have anywhere to go, so he's gonna manage anyway. Inti usideng survive oshe senya nyamemoye ding to senya okase wum senya nyamemoye ding by Ghana nkwa eya oye deng we be our school fees, electricity, so ni sa niama no. We are then
wow, ni say Ghanaians here we live in magician. Di mo but your film.
Yeah, magician so.
Obi anu a obaga say ni pay na odi wa edwuma mu no. Na odi hwe no. So ti ase. E pay na odi wa edwuma mu no nko ade de entumi hwe afi. Unless he be some maneuver be. And I answer you sympathize. Me can say I was sympathize. I say, "Want to mean sorry wa Ghana ha fitrana pa na wunya bibindi." It's very difficult. Ubanya we bet mama 1 CD, 2 CD bi. And 5 CDs be also the be manage you.
It's an interesting response to my question. I was asking Abdullah how he survives, even in the hardships. And he says, he used the word magicians and says, look, in Ghana we are magicians and there's no one who can say that whatever they earn is enough to match up to their expenses. He says we are also very sympathetic people, and so it's difficult that someone will wake up in the morning and by night they wouldn't have had at least a meal to eat, and so that is what is also helping us. It is a wisha again obeka atre amanyofo omo ye government edwumani ade so that emom se ahotre wo hode but then we need aso.
Oh omo ya the confidence there because confidence there no anyone because the way I'm back Casano. And you know, me buy my see, me buy my see. But I don't know who know ground. That's idea. Young one thing.
Well, he's asking me not to go into the area of what politicians, government workers, and others can do. He's saying that he's lost confidence because what they promise is not what they deliver eventually when they come to power. And so, on that score, he's just shut his mind to it and he's just going to find his way to survive. Thank you so much for talking to us, Abdullah. But when I was speaking to Abdullah, there was a lady who was just saying that, all right, she sped off. I was just trying to get her thoughts, but she was saying that people have to be honest. There are hardships in the country. Yeah, you can cover your face if you don't want to be seen. Okay, please cover your face and talk to us. Okay, she basically was saying something. What were you saying while I was talking to Abdullah?
Things are so hard. We are suffering. Nothing is working out. So you people should come out and help us.
But the president spoke yesterday. He shared the State of the Nation to Parliament by and by extension to the Ghanaian people. He says that, well, things are hard, but the COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine invasion or the Russian invasion into Ukraine
were harder, tougher before this Russia and COVID came. They squandered all the money. They should bring out the money and help us. We are suffering.
He says that they didn't borrow recklessly. They didn't spend the money recklessly.
They did. They've overspent. He should reduce the size of his government. We are suffering. We can't pay our children's school fees. Even those going to the SS, things they are buying, some of them we spend 5,000, 6,000, 8,000 to send the children to school.
Even though it's free SHS, you're paying?
Yes, we are paying because things that we are buying is too much.
What are you buying? Well, free SHS.
So many other things. Those unnecessary things, they should cancel it. We are suffering. Yes.
So what do you do? And so what are you doing to survive?
What are we doing? We are in the market and they are not buying. We are in the market, we are selling, nobody is buying, nobody has money. And the taxes on the product, they should reduce it. When you go and bring one product, the taxes on it is too much. They should help us.
They say they need the taxes to develop, they borrow to develop. And so while you're struggling here, there's someone else somewhere in the country who's getting their roads fixed, who's getting water. And so the president says have a little patience.
And no, it's not. He should reduce the size of the government and cut off the, the ex gratia. It will help us.
All right. Okay, so you heard that lady there eloquently sharing her thoughts with us. So she disagrees with those who say that, well, it's manageable, it's heaven. She says, look, cut down your government. Interestingly, we didn't hear that during the State of the Nation address. The president was quite silent on that. So a few thoughts here. We'll just try to see if we can get one person to share their thought with us. Hello, Ma. Yade.
Hello.
My name is Bernice. I work with Joy News. What's your name?
My name is Sekinatu.
Sekinatu. We're talking about Ghana and the state of Ghana.
Let's speak tree.
Okay, thank you. Me pacho, yaka Ghana ho asem. Ene se ni aman na yesisiano. Eto saying?
Yeah. Edim papa. Me to aduane. Edim pa. Banchi boy edim. Enam de yanka. Enam de yanka. Feel say me mama ne me papa wo me. Me hu say ya to empumuda. But say ya to epunmu. Say na ye be twen ye be ye enam bebre so enye sa. Say si amo na ade no aye din enam ne entumi nto. Enam ne entumi nto last. Say 1 month ne ye de enam bebre me. Enam 74 million. And omo de bre me. Me kai 40 Ghana. Me kai 12 million. And so Mami no buy our baby discount 12 million a short home. And
that's our oton no one profit.
No. Me boy car if say boy and I'm back 4 million. Obey the atutwa ebesu back 4 million.
So this lady here is saying things are very difficult. She sells food and says the prices of cassava and meat and fish has skyrocketed since she was born. She's never seen anything like that. Inti sisiano president munya botre and ya memoya dindia but nya botre mano sa botre no uobi
mini sa botre no kura e say Ghana agent too much. She say see school asem nkwala no bebre egu fie me baka ho
Ade no go fie, ade na esi.
Me back on. If say school no one ye bi. Ye kwa ye si ye nkwa ha. Ye si ye nkwa ha, ye nkwa ha. Ohu. Nkwala no so nya me banko, nkwala bebre. Ohu. Enti Ghana na enti say first no. Ye nyi o.
Ususu say den na ma ye dru sa mbre.
No, say na now, say hwan o, say omo bu ni yi o. Me nu adekunti e ba ne sa. Say onu o, so amom no o, say your friend is simple. Me ntumi hu. If say bibia boy din too much. Bibia
first no ton ade ade a unya sen previous na sisi a ton ade a unya sen.
See first me ton ade a. First pa bibia wo from no. O koto fresh fish mpo. So o to fresh fish 100 Ghana. We wait to mania to say 50 or so. And so say see I to fresh fish uyi oyela. Ebia 200 20 cedis. Ebia 20 cedis. 20 cedis we be man kwala chop money. Oh, and say see any first no enyepe. Kura man time no. It's better than this.
So this woman ends her thoughts by saying that President Mahama's tenure was better than this. Yeah, that's so she says that, look, even with the school placement saga, she's a victim. Her child is a victim, and other children she takes care of. And they're unable to get schools. They go to one place, they're asked to go to the other, and she's quite frustrated. She says she can't tell what has brought us to this point, but all she wants is relief. She doesn't have the patience the president is asking citizens to have. She wants the situation to be fixed as soon as possible. So we've sampled varied views here at the Malata market. Back to you in the studio.
Well, thank you very much, Bernice Abubeido Lanta, my colleagues there from the Malata market. We'll be taking a